Here comes
And there
the
we
Lancia.
go. There is the Lancia with the Repsol livery that you mentioned.
Yeah, the Group A car. I mean, this was it was the Integrale Evo. So we came in 1998 from Group B. 97 from Group B to Group A, and then these cars were just like evolutions. These were very representative of what you could buy in your showrooms with suspension, and the drivers of the era who went from Group B into Group A, they were just absolutely shocked by the lack of performance and speed and the basicness of the cars. And it was all to do with the safety and dropping the speeds after the terrifying accidents we'd had in Group B.
Yeah.
But then they did build back up, and going towards the end of the Group A era, which was this Integrale was part of, we had some real proper, and talking to some drivers over the week, they reckoned Group A was the time. Here comes the Lancia. I think they're running on tarmac tyres as well. They look really big wheels. That's why we're on a gravel surface. You don't want to be making any silly mistakes. We've seen a couple of these legend cars have a few little moments on some of the super specials.
It was painful, wasn't it, seeing some damage to some of them?
Yeah, but yeah, what I'm saying, one of the legends said they think the Group A situation was very, very, very good and strong for the motor industry, because this was a car virtually identical to what you could buy in your showroom. You can buy a Ford Puma in your Ford showroom. It doesn't quite look like what Craig Breen and Paul Nagel are in.
Not quite.
Not quite. Very representative. I thought the Group A era was, the end of the Group A era was very, very good. So Akim Loth, that's the owner of the car, I believe.
Has carefully nursed that car through this stage. Yeah. We are building up to a special run through this stage from Walter Röhrl.
I mean,
thumbs up.
Yeah, what an opportunity though to drive these cars over such an iconic piece of road.
Actually, we've got Molly there. Let's see if we can hear.
Ashton, what a car, and interesting tyres that you're using for this stage, and a big smile on your face. What was it like?
Yeah, it was a huge honor for us to do that stage, but to be honest, it wasn't planned. So we had no gravel tires, so we did it with slicks, but it was super funny, super honor to be here. Thank you so much, all the spectators, all the people from WRC. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There we go then, no gravel tyres available. We'll do it on slicks.
We will do it, yeah. Oh, well. To be honest with you, the Corolla is on slicks as well. I got a feeling that they were, maybe when they were invited to come, they were told about the super specials, and then, but you can do Fafe if you want.
Yeah, some of the cars, Julian, having difficulties on the super specials. We didn't see some of them at their, best potential. Certainly on cornering and some of the tighter hairpins to get around.
Yeah, this is it. They don't have. Without being negative, these cars compared to now, it's light years difference. And here comes the Renault 5. An ex-Jean Ragnotti car.
Yeah, just looking back at that from the year.
He's on slicks as well. Tell you what, these are the drivers. This will sort them all out. Send everyone in for the power stage on slicks. Wow.
This is the 1984 Tour de Course car.
I always remember the Group B version of this car. My God, it was wild.
I love the fact that none of them have got gravel tyres out there. It was third in WRC.
I do have a feeling that there will be the Citroen. Oh, the Citroen's not coming through. I thought the Citroen was coming through.
No, we've got a Lancia Stratos coming through next. And then the Audi Quattro to round things off.
Yeah, well, I saw that was on road tyres in the service part this morning. Whether they fitted some gravel
Hey, it's quite the reaction at the stage end. This is Marcus Trapp with Sebastian Trapp alongside.
Look at the back end on that. That is super wide. I'd love to park them like back to back with the current cars. See,
Yeah, see the size difference.
Yeah. Because cars were a lot smaller in that day. But when you look at it like that,
I mean, it's funny. You're looking in. Let's see if we can hear from them.
Marcus, a nice little celebration here at the end of the stage. Looking quite pleased with what you've done through Fafe?
It was very great. We had very much fun, and it's great for all the spectators. I think it's very great here.
How much do you love this car?
Very much. I have owned this car for 18 years, and it's like my eyes.
Okay, Julian, if you had the money and you could purchase,
this is some
if I were to say to you now, budget's no option. You can have however much money you want. Which rally car would you go out there and buy?
Probably, if I had to only pick one, the car that Walter Röhrl's going to drive today, the Audi Quattro Sport. Look at this now.
It's cleared.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's a while till we get the Wolf Power stage.
I know 10 minutes ago.
Over an hour and 18 minutes till we get.
I know 10 minutes ago I said the Corona World Rally car is one of my favourite cars, but the Quattro Sport, whatever. But when you start to look down the list of cars that have been around this weekend, you know, the S1 Quattro, it's just unbelievable. That Delta S4. I never really had a love affair with the Lancia Stratos, which is really strange because so many people did.
So many people love it. I have to be honest, it wouldn't be top of my list.
It sounds great, though.
It sounds great. Sounds better than it looks.
Nice and steady over the jump. I actually think we're on gravel tyres here. They're quite flat, chunky tyres. Not sure though. But yeah, I mean, you look at what was in the service park and in the car park of cars, and the two big Quattros have got the last ones, the S1s and the Sport Quattro, amazing cars. Delta S4, Lancia 037. Peugeot 205 T16 as well. I mean, that is just, there's not one here this weekend, but they are so rare.
Yeah.
To have one of those, if you're one of the very, very few people who own one, unbelievable. But original ones of these, not all of these, I mean, a lot of these cars are original and they brought them out, but not all of these you see sometimes on display originals, because the originals are worth millions and millions of euros. It is phenomenal what these cars are worth.
I'm not sure Molly's going to get a microphone in through that window. I think we need the door open here.
Look at it.
What we would all like to know is, what was it like to drive this car through this stage?
Well, it's not so easy, not much grip, and well, all the modern cars left quite a disaster on the road. So we had to take it easy.
But the reactions from the crowds, what were they like?
Well, I concentrate on the road. Sorry, I didn't pass too much attention to what was happening around us.
But this is your car, yes?
Yes.
And how special is it to you?
Oh, very special. I have it already for many, many years, and I'm using it quite frequently, and we are well used to each other.
Why exactly this car?
Because I saw Monte Carlo in 1975, Sandro Munari winning, and I was dreamt of this type of car. And usually there is a part of life in a competition car where nobody wants it. So I bought it when nobody wanted them, and restored it later.
Thank you.
Well, we've just seen the run through of Walter Röhrl in the Audi Quattro, which has just reached the stage end now.
Underneath that interview, you could just hear that famous Audi noise, and they always used to run the lights on the front of the car. It's the strangest thing. But look at this. This is a super rare car, super special car. Michel Mouton, Hannu Mikkola, people like that drove these. Walter Röhrl.
Walter, this is the car that you took that podium with way back when. What was it like to drive through Fafe again?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Even the road was very rough, and I have to take care of my tires, but it was a lot of fun.
Tell us the best things about this car.
Traction anyway, always traction. That is fantastic. That is really good.
And the reactions from the crowds while you've been here this weekend?
Well, it was very nice. For me, it was something I didn't expect that somebody even knows me, but everybody was coming this morning. It was unbelievable on motorcycle, and it was, you are the best man ever, you are God, and things like this.
I've got to ask your passenger as well. What was it like?
It was really a great event for me, and it was so nice to drive with Walter this event. Perfect.
Thank you very much, Walter.
Incredible, isn't it? You know, and for Walter Röhrl to say, I'm amazed people knew who I was. Come on, he is a true legend of the sport. He was second in Monte Carlo in that car in 1985, and he talked so much about the passion and the want to win Rally Monte Carlo earlier this year. Fabulous to see that, Julian.
Amazing to see that, yeah.
Okay, we have one stage to go here in Portugal, and that is the Wolf Power stage. We will be back at midday local time here for the conclusion of this event.